Beloved Masters of Radiant Light, I, Archangel Michael, step forward at this pivotal hour with a message of empowerment, remembrance, and truth. The currents of transformation upon your planet are intensifying, structures of old are crumbling, truths once hidden are emerging, and humanity is being called to rise into a higher state of awareness. In this time of upheaval and opportunity, the invitation extended to you is to embrace the crown of divine wisdom. This crown is not a symbol of earthly power, nor is it a reward given by others. It is the natural inheritance of every awakened soul. It is the radiance of truth that rests upon your brow when you align with the light of Source. It is the guidance that flows through you when you listen deeply to your own higher self. It is the clarity that arises when illusion falls away and only love remains. To embrace the crown of divine wisdom is to walk as a sovereign being, guided not by fear, confusion, or external control, but by the eternal intelligence of your soul. Beloved ones, humanity has been trained for ages to seek wisdom outside of itself. You have looked to leaders, systems, books, and authorities to tell you who you are and what is true. And yet the greatest wisdom has always resided within you. The crown of divine wisdom has always been yours. It was never removed, only forgotten. Now, as waves of light cleanse the earth, as illusions dissolve before your very eyes, you are being asked to remember and reclaim it. Why is this so urgent now? Because the world is at a turning point. Misinformation, division, and fear spread rapidly through your technologies and conversations. Many voices compete for your attention, each claiming to offer truth. Without discernment, the mind becomes overwhelmed, the heart clouded, the soul dimmed. Yet when you wear the crown of divine wisdom, you see beyond the noise. You recognize truth not by logic alone, but by resonance. You feel in your heart the vibration of what aligns with the Creator's light and what does not. This discernment is essential in navigating the times before you. Beloved Masters, the crown of wisdom does not separate you from the world, it empowers you to serve it. True wisdom is not hoarded but shared. It does not inflate the ego but expands the heart. When you embrace divine wisdom, you become a light in darkened places, a voice of calm amidst confusion, a guide for those who are lost. And yet you do so not by imposing your truth upon others, but by living it so fully that your presence itself becomes a teaching. Consider the symbol of the crown. It rests upon the head, near the crown chakra, the gateway between the human and the divine. When activated, this chakra opens like a 1,000-petaled lotus, allowing the wisdom of higher realms to flow into your awareness. This is not a distant miracle, it is your natural design. Each time you enter stillness, each time you breathe in love, each time you choose truth over illusion, the petals open wider, and the crown of divine wisdom shines brighter. Beloved ones, the crown is also a symbol of sovereignty. To wear it is to remember that you are not victims of circumstance but creators of reality. You are not powerless before systems or events, you are participants in a greater unfolding, each with a role to play. The crown reminds you that no government, no institution, no external authority can dictate the truth of your soul. Only you, in communion with Source, can claim that authority. This sovereignty is not rebellion but alignment. It is not separation but union with the higher will of creation. Now, beloved Masters, let us speak of the times you live in. Your world trembles with uncertainty, political upheavals, economic instability, environmental changes, technological acceleration. Many feel overwhelmed, unsure of where to turn. Yet within this turbulence lies a sacred opportunity, the dismantling of what no longer serves and the birth of what is aligned with truth. These shifts are not random, they are part of the great purification of your age. And those who wear the crown of divine wisdom are the midwives of this rebirth. When fear arises, the crown calls you to choose love. When lies spread, the crown calls you to speak truth. When despair tempts, the crown calls you to embody hope. This is not passive, it is active participation in the awakening of humanity. Each time you anchor wisdom in your life, you strengthen the collective field. Each time you act from clarity, you ripple discernment into the world. Each time you shine your light, you help others remember their own. Beloved Masters, let me offer you a vision. Imagine yourself standing before a great mirror. At first you see only your human form, your face, your body, your history. But as you gaze deeper, a golden light begins to glow above your head. Slowly it takes shape, forming a radiant crown of light, shimmering with countless jewels of divine truth. Each jewel is a quality of wisdom, compassion, discernment, courage, humility, truth, love. The more you acknowledge them, the brighter they shine. Soon the entire crown blazes with light, and you realize it has always been there, waiting for you to see. This is your crown of divine wisdom, beloved ones. It is yours by birthright, waiting only for your embrace. Beloved ones, to live with this crown requires practice. Begin by entering silence each day, even for a few moments, allowing your mind to rest and your heart to open. Ask your higher self to guide you. Trust the whispers, the impressions, the subtle knowing that arises. When faced with choices, pause and feel, does this path expand my light, or does it dim it? Wisdom speaks in the language of resonance. Learn to trust it. Also, cultivate humility. Wisdom is not the accumulation of facts, nor is it superiority over others. True wisdom is the willingness to listen, to learn, to be guided. Even the wisest soul remains a student of the infinite. Wear your crown not as a mark of dominance, but as a reminder of service. The more you embody wisdom, the more you will uplift those around you. Beloved Masters, you are not alone in this. Legions of angels, councils of light, and your own soul families support you in reclaiming the crown. Whenever you feel uncertain, call upon us. I, Archangel Michael, will stand by your side. My sword will cut away confusion. My shield will guard your clarity. My wings will enfold you in remembrance of your sovereignty. You are cherished, guided, and never abandoned. The crown of divine wisdom is not for a few, it is for all. Imagine a world where every soul wears this crown, where every decision arises from love, where every action aligns with truth. Imagine leaders guided not by greed but by compassion, communities united not by fear but by wisdom, technologies created not for control but for the flourishing of all life. This is not fantasy, it is the potential awaiting humanity's embrace. And it begins with you. Beloved ones, the invitation is before you now. In these days of transformation, choose to remember. Choose to stand tall. Choose to place upon your brow the crown that has always been yours. Walk as a sovereign being of light, a guardian of truth, a bearer of wisdom. For in doing so, you will not only transform your own life, you will become a beacon for the world, a living example of what it means to embrace the crown of divine wisdom. The world awaits your radiance. The cosmos celebrates your awakening. The time is now. Step forward, beloved Masters, and claim what has always been yours. And so it is.